What up, what up, what up? It's your boy JB coming at you live and direct, man, and welcome back to the channel. Y'all know I had to jump on here real fast. All of my contact information is below, but I wanted to go on and do a video entitled, Are Stephen A's Days at ESPN Numbered? Again, are Stephen A's days at ESPN numbered? Now, I don't know if you guys have been paying attention, but Keith Olbermann came on Twitter and said that ESPN should silence Stephen A. Smith. And he had his reasons for it, saying that he shouldn't be allowed to go on Fox and all these other things he was saying. Y'all can go check the video out for yourself. And then on the pivot, Ryan Clark decided to go against Stephen A. Smith. And it's clear that Ryan Clark's political leanings are not in line with what Stephen A. said. But what is also clear is that Keith Olbermann nor Ryan Clark may have watched the whole interview with Sean Hannity on Fox News that Stephen A. Smith did. Now, if they did, and that's the conclusion they came up with, that's fine. Because all I care about is people get both sides of the argument before they give a position. But for Keith Olbermann to call for ESPN to fire him, and it's not just Keith Olbermann, guys. Stephen A. Smith realizes that for what he wants to do, ESPN may not be able to hold him anymore. Sometimes, guys, your vision outgrows your current platform. And Ryan Clark, who Stephen A. really, he calls him Big Bro, which means Stephen A. helped guide Ryan Clark to get to where he is at ESPN. And you know, Ryan Clark just got a new contract with ESPN. Keith Olbermann used to work for ESPN. Now, he's just kind of gone radical, but it gets clicks. It was the same reason why I clicked on it. And the pivot, you know, all those guys gave their opinion, but Ryan Clark's opinion really stood out to me because Stephen A. Smith helped get him to where he is. At the end of the day, guys, you could have stayed out of it. I'm not telling you not to have your opinion, but the same thing happened with Sage Steele with Ryan Clark. And guys, if we don't have the same political beliefs, it doesn't mean you call for somebody's livelihood. Clearly, you see what Stephen A. is trying to do. Stephen A. has come out with Stephen A. Smith Show on YouTube. He's trying his best to kind of do what Pat McAfee did and what Shannon Sharpe is doing and what Joe Rogan is doing. Stephen A. does not want to just be known for sports, because once you've reached the pinnacle, he wants to do something different. So he's going to go on different platforms that require different arguments, right? Stephen A. has also said that he wanted to debate Donald Trump. I did a video a while ago on why Stephen A. Smith does not qualify to vote to debate against Donald Trump, because he's not running for president. Not that he doesn't have valid points, but why would a presidential candidate debate somebody who's not running for president? Logically, it just doesn't make any sense. It doesn't mean I don't think he should desire it or he shouldn't have his opinion. But I definitely wouldn't call for his job or want him silenced or want him to start being told what to say, because what good is a country if everything is a monolith? It's not a country anymore. That's a dictatorship. But I think Ryan Clark was out of line for going against somebody who got you there, but it's a good lesson to learn. Everybody who you help are always looking for some way to overtake you. And if it's for clicks, if it's for clout, it doesn't matter, guys. But Stephen A. is the top dog at ESPN when it comes to sports. He may not be the top paid now, because I think that goes to Pat McAfee, but he's still the top dog. When he talks, people listen. He's getting invited to different shows to give his opinion on politics. And guys, if you watch his YouTube videos, he's going there. And I think with the over, I want to say 600,000 followers that I think he has right now, I think he knows his days at ESPN are numbered. What I think is the problem is when people who don't have his cachet, you never get criticized by people who have more than you. You only get criticized by people who have less than you. And all these people who he helped are calling for his job because they don't like his opinion, or they don't like him going on Fox News, or they don't like him dealing with politics if it doesn't agree with their politics. Well, guys, that's why it's called politics. It's because you may have a different take on something than somebody else does. Now, again, guys, I don't know where this is going to go, but I think Stephen A's days are numbered, because ESPN does listen to people who are on these radical fringes because they believe that's the best for their business, and that's what they believe is the best for their constituents. I think Ryan Clark and Keith Olbermann are wrong on this one, but I do think Stephen A's days are numbered. I think Ryan Clark, I ain't worried about Keith Olbermann because he works for a different network. He has a radical opinion on how he sees things. But Ryan Clark, man, Stephen A helped you. Stephen A let you be on the show. That's a conversation y'all have in private. That ain't a conversation you bring on your podcast, man. Y'all get down in the comment section. Let me know what you think, man. Is Jeff crazy or is Jeff on to something? I do think Stephen A's days are numbered, though. I don't think he wants to be at ESPN simply because when they paid Pat McAfee more, what gave Pat McAfee leverage was his YouTube channel. I think Stephen A is realizing that Shannon Sharp, Pat McAfee, ESPN doesn't control them. They control ESPN. Stephen A want to be in that position. Stephen A don't want to be the highest paid employee anymore. Stephen A want to be the highest paid brand. Ryan Clark need to get that. Keith Olbermann need to get that. You can call for his job, but he's clearly building a platform to where he knows his days at ESPN and number. Get down in the comment section. Let me know what you think, man. Do me a favor. Mash that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Turn on that bell for notifications. And until next time, I'll go holler.